Formidable starting lineup.
And the second time that Nazardine Nabi has been in charge of Chiefs against Sundowns. For the rest, they are sticking with a winning lineup. Kolobadi is in charge. Gaston Sereno scored for Sundowns on that occasion. Now he's in Chiefs colours. They are underway here at Soccer City. Pitch looks in great condition. And a little touch here for Cross in the early stages. Ignacio. You're going to expect quite a lot from young Duba tonight. Shabalala as well after the double he scored against Magesi. They're getting their confidence here with some nice little touches in these early stages.
That is Mamelodi Sundowns wants to see me exactly, because the strength Mamelodi Sundowns is. He didn't need to do anything with the ball. All he did was just stand in between the ball and Reyners, using his body weight. Excellently so.
Angolan international, born in Portugal. Stellenbosch at 3 from Bloemfontein, and after the Gallen Stellenbosch match we'll have the semi-final draw live on Your World of Champions.
Yeah, that's the opportunity that fell for Reyners. And Dotley a little bit behind, but he managed to get
Kaizer Chiefs, William, and giving quite a lot of space to Mamelodi Sundowns in these early stages than Kaizer Chiefs are doing. Ribeiro, top goal scorer in the Betway Premiership, finds Allende, a square ball in there. Oh, it's just put behind by Dortmund. Sundowns, in contrast, 12 games already with that additional participation in the MTN 8 and with the African Champions League campaign. How much of a factor do you think that is?
A big factor. I mean, let's talk about that a little later.
Down he goes, referee says penalty! Ribeiro brought down, and no complaints from Kaizer Chiefs, it would seem, either.
But because if he breaks through, then it means Zwane gives it away, Ribeiro picks it up, and Blom is the closest.
Yeah.
The eye caught him.
There can be no complaints about that. No contact on the ball from Njabulo Blom, but Samkelo Zwane with the mistake.
It's all up to Ntwari to produce some magic. The last thing you want to do as a coach is to concede this early, because it changes the game plan altogether.
Remember, William, all the penalties you saved for Galaxy in the shootout against Sundowns in this competition last season. Maybe he can produce that form again. This is Reyners to get Sundowns in the lead. He's done so. Easy conversion from Ikram Reyners. Telkom knockout. Scored one in the Champions League already as well. He is repaying that large transfer fee. Well, they've looked so much more dangerous, Mamelodi Sundowns. Box entries, I mean, Kaizer Chiefs, maybe one opportunity up front.
Looks like his return to Johannesburg is a lot better than his first stint at...
I think, but also some frustration with their own team's performance, surely, because Sundowns already in the lead after... or inside the first 15 minutes. Not what they were looking for. Here's Mudau. Little touch from Cross. Reyners, 2-0. It's all too easy for the Brazilians tonight.
But you create this type of luck, as it is often said. Their numbers basically are speaking volumes of Mamelodi Sundowns' ability of moving into those areas. First he starts with him Dao, creating the right run on the wide area. Two players diving into the one. Too much space being given thereafter cross, tries to throw himself into the ball, he misses. That's well hit.
Was a little bit of a half-hearted attempt by the captain, Inacio Miguel, on that challenge.
It's asking for trouble. It's as simple as that.
Sereno and Reina's a little tussle there. Sereno is fired up today, that's for sure. Look at him just leaning his arm back there almost purposely. He's got to be careful. Straight into the book. Now, ball up front. Reina's looking for the hat-trick. Shalulile, good save. He was onside as well. That could have been the nail in the coffin.
That's been key for... I mean, Shalulile was all by himself there, and I'm not sure just how undecisive was Doku in that case. Speed of attack.
Frosler still trying to get back on the park, still down to 10 Chiefs. Now the referee allows him back on, but there's a bit of a gap here as the ball comes square. Shalulile makes it 3. Well, it's becoming a riot here now. 4th goal of the season for Peter Shalulile. He's moved to 121 goals now, 8 behind Siyabonga Nomvete.
It's a cross. It's enough to be able to put him off.
Just have a look at Frosler there on the far side. I think Chiefs can feel aggrieved that he wasn't allowed onto the pitch a little bit earlier, because there was no one in that right back position, which is where the cross came in from. That was perhaps a mistake on the part of the linesman and the referee, but there's no doubting the finish here from Peter Shalulile.
Now the question is, both defenders in the center are saying Shalulile was offside, but Shalulile didn't have to do anything difficult. He just needed to redirect that ball towards goal, and with everybody around him who were not...
Chiefs.
Reina's has got 2, Shalulile's got 1.
Particularly the way they won in the first round against Supersport United. Mamelodi Sundowns picking them apart, and here's Ribeiro, they're looking for 4! Crushes that against the crossbar. Have a look at this effort from Ribeiro. This rattled the woodwork. It was shaking after that effort. Beautifully hit.
Oh, the technique used. It's a little bit of the side foot and a little bit of the end of the side foot.
With 2 players who perhaps have match-winning quality. It's an uphill task now for the home side. Little touch in from Frosler. Chibavino turns onto the left foot. Didn't really generate much power. They're desperate now to just get anything on Williams' goal. Try and sort out something for the second half. Chibavino gets it square. This might be a chance for Sereno. He's got Shabalala behind him. Down on his heels. Referee's allowing play on here. Little chip in from... oh, he has a chance for Chibavino. Frosler. Oh, he tripped over his own feet. What happened there?
I could tell you what happened there.
That was rather bizarre. Have a look at this. Frosler. Oh, he slipped, to be fair.
Yeah.
Straight up to Ribeiro, straight through the middle for Ronald Williams. Super pass from the goalkeeper. Ribeiro, oh, what a ball for Shalulile! It's a tight angle, he miscues it.
He comes from behind, he sneaks, he bends his line and beats the Frosler, and behind Dudley. That was very clever, and it gets a bit of the goalkeeper. He just needed to steady himself a little bit before he could just roll it across.
Ribeiro straight to the middle, and a yellow card for Dorothy.
In fact, it's
Miguel, excuse me. Offside Shabalala, and he knew it too. That's why he didn't chase onto that. And referee Bardi has said that's it for the first half here.
The goals is one, but the performance is another.
So a dominant first half here from Mamelodi Sundowns. A penalty to get them started, converted by Rainers. He got a second, Peter Shalulile, with his 8th goal in Sundowns colours against Kaizer Chiefs. So no surprises, there is a change. Dylan Solomons is on. And here's Ribeiro now, through the middle. Good challenge from Cross. Shalulile gets there first. Free kick on the edge of the area. And there is trouble here for the skipper. He is going to walk. A red card for Inacio Miguel. Now he gets 2 yellows and a red. Down to 10.
It's beginning to look like that match in April. The player, one of the defenders, was given marching orders. And then thereafter, they were down to 9. That's when the trouble started. But already they're in deep trouble, Chiefs, as we speak.
De Trocque, who's come on here. They're going all defensive now, Kaizer Chiefs. William, do you make much sense of that decision?
Listen,
against Kaizer Chiefs in their backyard. There's your voting for man of the match. Follow the prompts if you dial that number, and then of course go over the web. And here is number 4, Khuliso Mudau, a very popular goal scorer too.
Are the rest of the players that he ran from, and somebody didn't track him down. Clearly he finds himself there because nobody was following. Static.
Yeah, just a couple of weeks ago, Mudau.
There he goes, nobody's tracking him.
All too easy. Mark almost gave up.
Oh, good thinking from Ribeiro to find him.
He put that away with the right boot with some aplomb as well. You can see the whole bench was off there to celebrate with Mudau, a popular teammate, acknowledges their celebration in Major League Soccer. Vala, Chivaviro square! That was a chance. He did well there physically to get it square for De Trocque, the centre-back. Well, he's finally getting some ball and showing his worth up front. Left-footed effort. On goal, it takes a deflection. Williams scrambles across and stops it. It's probably time now for Mamelodi to bring on a few changes. They've got Polokwane City at home on Wednesday. Double change now. Rainers off. The other player off, Ribeiro. So they're resting the big guns here in the closing stages. It's William. But there were a lot of Chiefs fans who were very hopeful that they could do something here today. Cup match. He has a chance for Shalulile, and it'll be finished. No, it won't. It's gone wide from the youngster. A chance for a glorious goal, but that is a glaring miss. And once again, Peter Shalulile is so unselfish.
I mean, he made that pass initially, and then turned around and continued to run in anticipation of a back pass, and duly it came.
So now Neo Maema started on Wednesday. He made place today for Mokoena. He'll come on as a late sub. Shalulile and Obas will go off. So like for like, no, they're changing that, I think. Vilakazi curls it in. Chivaviro shouts at the back post.
Speed, you stay ready and true to the movement of the ball. No, the players that was
They got caught. He set this up. Keeper at the near post made good save. That was blasted in by the Brazilian. He got some strong power onto that. Sales. Mokoena, back to Modiba. Here's the Brazilian, he's offside. It's nicely finished, but well offside.
At least you can see he's a player that now I think is beginning to find his form.
There it is. Mamelodi Sundowns are into the semi-finals. This was a competition that saw them knocked out in the first round last season. Convincing. They weren't convincing in the MTN8 to Mamelodi Sundowns. They've lost in the league to Polokwane City, but tonight they've just reaffirmed that they remain the powerhouse of South African football. Tomorrow, don't forget the semi-final draw as well, where you can see who Mamelodi Sundowns will be playing next, and whoever that is, I'm sure none of the other sides will want to take Sundowns on in this kind of form.